Right, all done. Right, finally got through that. Brilliant. So when is the truce? 57. I'm gonna improve relations with Brandenburg. They could potentially be a decent ally. Probably don't need to. They already like me, but oh, do I have a casus belli on Novgorod? That's a point. That's a really good point. May have delayed my war because of that. Okay. So fabricate claim. Declare war. Yeah, I don't. Right, I need a claim on them. All nets. Right, let's do the cheap one. So what euro is it? 56. Right, luckily I didn't forget. Right, it's more than a year in between when I can declare war next, so that hasn't cost me. Same performs miracle again, so let's get the extra stability. Okay, we can now actually have... We could culture shift now because we're actually over our stability amount, but I haven't checked the comments since well, all of this has been one recording session so far, so it's not even up on YouTube for me to know if you want me to culture shift or not. In general, it would be probably be better off at Prussian, but it might be more interesting with Latvian culture. Okay, did we just get a new monarch? Right, brilliant. That's great. So we actually have a half decent monarch. He's got really good stats. I can change this next in 69. If you have higher government ranks, you can actually change your national focus in a, well, I think it's every 20 years and maybe 15 years for Empire. I'm not sure, I haven't played as an Empire yet. But yeah, we can't, ours is 25 years because we can't change that yet. Oh, I could have advisors, couldn't I? Or could be building up money more. I think I'm going to hold off on advisors, maybe. Build the money up a bit. So we've got this event here for another heir. So the foreign noble is actually with Sweden this time round. I've got really good terms with Sweden anyway, but an extra 50 relations with them for a while would be nice. Is any other better? Isn't... Yeah, it's the same dynasty as Lithuania, Poland. So if I did take that, actually... The thing is, I don't think the next guy who's going to be in charge is going to be different anyway. But it might be nice to definitely find out. So I'm not going to take the Sweden one, although I think probably I should do. Money, it's not much, there's not much point in that. Talented theologians, just devotion. My devotion isn't that good actually, but I think I want the prestige. I'm going to get the new legal heir one. Local noble. And he, wow, 5 of 5. I actually got the achievement for that already. So, got it recently. Fort maintenance. What am I looking at? That's the wrong one. Yeah, strong claim. It doesn't tell you what dynasty he's from. I don't think he's from any dynasty, basically. It said a local noble, didn't it? I don't think any of them would have been from a dynasty apart from the one which was Sweden. So I wonder if you can still do succession wars with conflict England. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I wonder if you can do succession wars with theocracies. Probably not. I mean, it's not even showing up here, the succession thing, which it should be. If there was a chance of it happening, I think. Let's speed this time up. Let's get this war started against Novgorod. Right, so gain 2 core provinces. I'll turn that off for the time being. It's August 57. Waiting for now. So a few months before I should start to stick my maintenance on. Support the Florentine school. Because of our relative notability, we are in a position to support the Italian artists in the Florentine school. Being perceived as patrons of international arts will definitely help our propaganda efforts. So lose prestige or pay for prestige for the next 40 years. I think this is well worth paying. So I'm going to do that, even though it costs a lot of points as well. Okay. Especially with the way prestige works in the moment, it's much hard to come by. 27 ain't bad. Right, so August 1457, I need to have a diplomat back by. Capped out relations with Hungary, I'll just keep this diplomat in hand now. Right, so let's call that guy. Truce expired, free diplomat on hand. Novgorod aren't allied to anyone. Looks like they're just got a military tank, sadly. Let's take Olonets. I'm not going to ask Lithuania to join in because I want Lithuania to help me in a war against Muscovy, which I'm going to be starting at some point. So yeah, do that one. I may start the war against Muscovy actually after this war. How are they doing? They're still at war with Kazan and they're actually winning it. Right, diplomat arrives back. As has that one. Does Lithuania have any claims? No, it doesn't have any claims on anyone. Poland has the odd bit. They haven't called up all their territory yet. Right, so then no one's making claims on me, which is fantastic. Cause big issues if they were. Improve relations there. That went up recently for declaring war on a rival. That's 0, good. Actually, things are going very well now, I'd say. We could be about to expand a heck of a lot here. We've already taken some territory. It hasn't annoyed Poland and Lithuania. They're not in a union. Sweden is... I'm not sure how strong they are, but not too strong, which is good as well. Right, so I've got a split diplomat. Let's improve relations with Austria. Why not? Never know. Might need it at some point. Accumulate money. That might be worth taking. What is it? Prestige for these days. There's a chance I can take some money off Novgorod. There's a chance I can earn money in this war. Muscovy may even subsidize me. I'm not going to take war taxes because it's a waste of military power unless you really need it. Right, so they've been killed. So can't move on from here because of the fort rules. But is this the capital as well? Yeah, it's only got level 1 fort, so I think it's a capital. It is a capital. Let's so I need 4,000 here basically. So 1, 2, 3. Leave a cav to loot. 3,000 actually, it's not 4,000. Let's take these out then. Oh, I can move. Oh yeah, it's capital. It's not a proper fort, so it's got no zone of control. Right, so I move on from here. I've got 3,000 somewhere else, so I'm gonna try and find them and wipe them out. Okay. Maybe they're down at Culm. Don't have access off Novgorod. Muscovy. That might be an idea temporarily. If I can get it, which I should be able to. 8 days time, waiting for the diplomat. Let's take that province in the time being there. Looks like they're rebuilding there. Right, take that and move on. Okay, let's move to there. Yeah, so they're there. They get right. They're locked in. Going to Novgorod on the 2nd of December. I arrive on the 2nd of December, so I might miss some here. Moscow just annexed Pskov. I think I like that actually. Maybe. Might take those territories for myself, or might give them to Novgorod. I haven't decided yet. Might be better if it's in the control directly. Right, I actually caught them. I'm not sure how the game calculates who gets there first, but might be 50-50. Seems to be. Or maybe the maneuver wins on a general, something like that. Let's move those, keep those there. I'm not sure if you need a complete 1,000 to actually start siege in a non-fort province. You might do. Right, I need to get all nets for the war goal. Austria's a rival of Poland, which is probably good for me. Don't want Poland being too strong. The Emperor is Austria. Okay. Let's go attack there. So it's a bit rough start, but things going well. I would say, yeah, definitely. Engage. It's mainly me forgetting things, that's why it's a bit rough. Engage the enemy. Denmark just annexed Norway, what was left of it. So maybe... I think Denmark's probably still had it in this game. Does my leader have siege? No, so he's useless putting him in there. Defender of the Catholic faith, England have claimed. That's right, we're Catholic though, so that shouldn't matter actually, should it? Us declaring war on other Catholics. Hope not anyway. Right, with spare diplomats, I'm going to cancel access with Muscovy because I no longer need it, and I'd rather my extra diplomatic points. All nets is taken. Do they have any troops left? Yes they do, so I'm going to have to bring all 5 up here probably. Hopefully we're not up there in the winter. Good harvest. I'm going to take the admin, I think it's more value. Although at this stage of the game it's debatable. Okay, has that been fully looted? No it hasn't, I'll just move those on there. Actually I'll probably get more attrition if I move them there, so just leave it there. No idea why Lithuania's coming up here. So if I was to declare war on Muscovy, who would join in? It's minus 1,000. Right, Sweden's nearly. Lithuania would. Poland wouldn't. Riga would. So I could get Riga and Lithuania to join in that. Not sure it's going to be enough. And Novgorod, of course, one in my vassal. Might be enough. They're still at war with Kazan. Let's check. Muscovy, if I can see it anyway here. They have 30 odd thousand. Lithuania has 28. They probably don't have any allies. That would be a tough war, but it might be doable. I prefer Sweden to come in, obviously. Or Poland as well. Lithuania isn't really doing anything. It's not making claims on anyone. They're acting as if they're not independent when they are, so far. Okay, Denmark made peace with Pomerania. Shetland and Lolland to Pomerania. Nordjylland has gone to East Frisia. And money has been exchanged hands. Denmark is actually my rival as well, but there's no territory I really want to take off them that wouldn't annoy Sweden if I do take territory, and I don't think I can afford to annoy Sweden at the moment. Not until, well, I need to be in a position to take down one of these big three nations after I've taken out Muscovy. So I'm going to need them for a bit probably. Okay. Let's get a diplomat back, because this war is going to be over imminently. I've got to sell those provinces back to Novgorod then. I can't, as you can see here, I can't actually convert any of them, so keeping any just doesn't make sense for me. I could actually release Karelia though, couldn't I? Or I could have done. So I could have had Karelia and Novgorod, and that might have been a better option actually. I didn't think of that. Having one big vassal has its big downsides. Would have meant more relationship slots. Local unrest or merc cost.